Ich sage ja, dieses Cello im Hintergrund, ja, dieser Soundtrack ist so mega. So leicht disturbing, ne? So verstörend. Das ist einfach hammermäßig gemacht. Folge der Blutspur, okay. Also ich höre... Ah, da ist...
Stop right now!
Warum?
Sir, get their weapons ready!
Oh, Level 20.
There's one of them vermin!
Ich verstehe nicht. Er sollte diese, nur um sie tot hier rumliegen zu lassen. Ach, die reden. Überrascht mich, am Huhn findet wohl auch ein Korn. Wir werden in die Irre geführt. Oder noch schlimmer, wir werden von kranken Blutsaugern in die Falle gelockt. Das ist krank. Sauger, das geht gar nicht. Schweinerei. Ah, okay. Am Baum. Level 22 schon. Naja, 6 Level geht noch.
I don't understand. Why drag the poor wench across all these streets to let her expire and be found here? A leech! A leech! Oh my God! Oh, fucking fuck!
Also ich sag mal dafür, dass die Level 20 waren. Oh.
I have this thirst for blood.
Haben wir eine Ratte verspeist. Ja, mit Rose im Mund. Ist doch... Oh, guck mal. Da haben wir wieder ein neues Versteck, oder? Ist das ein altes Versteck? Ja, da waren wir anscheinend schon mal. Aber war ich hier auch schon? Ich glaube schon. Ich glaube, dass ich den Durchgang schon mal lang gegangen bin. Aber erstmal zur guten Dame hier. Erstmal ihren Tod. Wie ist sie gestorben? An den Baum genagelt. Und Bissspuren, okay.
The marks on this woman's neck were made by the fangs of a vampire. This is the very flower my mother tossed on Mary's coffin. Someone is targeting my family. Her shoes and clothes are quite worn out. Only a golden watch in her pockets.
Sie braucht die nicht mehr.
I see you.
Ich hab dich auch
Right
gesehen.
then. It's a sick game. But given no choice in the matter, I might as well win it.
Hier geht's aber nach Whitechapel zurück, ne? Oder... Nee, zum Krankenhaus geht's hier zurück. Hier ist noch was zum Bluten. Auch. Oh.
Jonathan.
What I won't let you escape. You're very fast, but I'll catch you.
Echt? Ich habe sie schon längst aus den Augen verloren.
They've all been butchered.
Oh. Ja, normalerweise tue ich das immer mit der Wache von Priven. Jetzt hat sie das mal getan. Also richte ich nicht so darüber auf.
I can still sense a presence.
Einfach den Leichen folgen, oder wie? Da hat sie aber 2 übersehen gehabt.
Come to me.
Ja, das nächste Mal sei gründlicher. Ich komme ja schon. Bist du irre?
Are you all right, Miss Shun?
My name is Xiao Shun. This is the proper way to address someone in my country.
I do apologize, Xiao Shun. Are you all right?
Yes, I am. This is the only place where I can find some kind of serenity. Some way to remember my dear Matthew.
Bist du nicht geistig irre?
Tell me how your husband died, Xiao Shun.
Matthew died of the Spanish flu, like so many others. It's a mundane cause of death these days, but for me it meant the end of the world.
At this time, there is so little medical science can do to defeat this terrible epidemic. I'm truly sorry.
The worst thing is not his death, even if it tears me apart. The worst is not to have seen it coming, to have lost him so quickly, even before realizing it.
Did he hide his condition from you?
Matthew was a smiling type, a happy sort. Everything that I am not. Did he laugh at his death to come, or did he not realize what was going to happen? I'll never know.
Wie schafft die es überhaupt, auf diesem Friedhof zu überleben? Ja, das würde mich mal interessieren. Aber vielleicht kann sie ja Kung Fu, wer weiß.
The Spanish flu may be the worst disease mankind has ever faced. Why are you blaming yourself?
You don't understand. I didn't know he was so sick. I didn't realize the gravity of his situation until it was too late.
As harsh as this sounds, we are all equally vulnerable to this awful disease. It can take the strongest man in just a couple of days.
I never said goodbye to Matthew. We never realized how bad it was. We laughed about it even. He always made me laugh. Now I don't have enough tears to shed.
Also da fallen mir mal spontan 3 Leute ein, die gegen die Krankheit immun sind. Das sind Skulls, Vulkots und Ekons.
Are you on your own? Do you have any friends or family who you could be with?
I have family and friends, but I need to be here alone. One day maybe I'll go back to them, but not now. I need silence, and I need sadness.
Ist sie eigentlich krank? Nö.
I've seen many deaths in my life, and we all grieve in our own way. Some stay silent, or need to shout. Others need company, and some just can't stand it.
Thank you for your sincere words, Dr. Reed. I sense you trying to help me, even if I don't quite understand why.
Ich bin einfach ein netter Typ. Deswegen. Ja, du solltest definitiv heimkehren.
Are you a doctor yourself? Is this why you feel so guilty for not saving your sick husband?
No, I am not. But I still need to blame someone for Matthew's death. And who else, if not his wife, who did not see it coming?
I'm a physician. One of the best in the country.
Angeber.
But I was unable to save my own sister, Mary. She died in my arms.
Why tell me this? Is it supposed to make me feel better?
No. But I felt I should share it with you. Since she is buried here too.
May I ask what caused the death of your sister?
You could say she was also killed by a terrible disease. A disease I have sworn to fight and cure, no matter how long it takes.
Thank you for sharing that with me, Dr. Reed. Maybe it's time we start to rebuild our lives, you and I.
You realize you can't stay here forever, don't you? Eventually you'll have to leave the cemetery.
Why? Why should I go? Since this is the only place I can find peace of
Weil die
mind.
irre rumrennen. Sie sind nicht tot.
But you're not dead. There is a difference between visiting the dead and staying with them.
You sound like you're no stranger to the pain I feel.
Let's just say, I too have a good reason to visit cemeteries at night.
Please accept my condolences for your loss then, Dr. Reed.
You should go home now.
I think you're right. Cemeteries are for the
Das
dead,
sind sie.
for they need silence too. Thank you for your honesty and your wisdom, Dr. Reed.
Thank you for your company, Xiaoshun. Take care on the way home.
Maybe I'll see you again in Whitechapel. Goodbye for now.
So, Witwe in Nöten. Ist die Untersuchung erfolgreich? Anscheinend irgendwie...
Goodbye.
Warte mal, ich könnte sie mal nach Neuigkeiten fragen.
Have you recent...
I heard that she used to help...
Ja. Wir haben uns um Dorothy Crane haben wir uns ja eigentlich schon
You
gekümmert.
can trust me. Why have you not spoken to me?
Dupdidu.
Help! Please help me!
Was?
You! What have you
Ich hab gar
done?
nichts gemacht.
Vicar Larrabee. What happened?
Demon! Hell scourge! Son of perdition!
Vicar! Jonathan's no demon. He's just a soul. Returned from the dead. Like your Christ, Vicar.
Mary. Is it really you?
Oh, it's me, all right. Precious brother.
What is Mother doing here?
I'm gathering the family for a final reunion. All smiling, all dead. Thanks to the good Dr. Reed.
Mary.
Mother, say hello to your son.
Sie hat Kontrolle über die Mutter.
Jonathan.
Mother,
What do we have here, Mother? The prodigal son has lost his tongue. Our Jonathan always had the first and last word at dinner. The entertainer, the star of our show.
I'm sorry. Let me explain.
Shut up. It's my turn to do the talking. I have this nasty hole in my chest, Johnny. It needs to breathe.
Of course. You can speak.
My prayers went so long without an answer. My husband, killed in France. My child, carried away by the flu. My brother promising to return in his letters, then disappearing in thin air. I went from hospital to hospital. Cemetery to cemetery. Grave to grave. I've lifted every stone in London, searching for an end to the nightmare. And there you were. In front of me. On a dark pier.
The hunger had taken me.
The joy to have finally found you. I longed for your arms, a final happy ending to so much tragedy, to tell me all would be well again, as you did when we were children. It was this filthy dock where you greeted your sister. I dug a tunnel from my grave with my fingers and teeth.
Mary. I thought I had murdered you. I tried to end myself. We've been through the same horror.
We are a disease, Jonathan. A sickness that corrupts all it touches. All we kiss, and all we kill. Look at me. Admire your ilk.
I'm so sorry.
Apologies will not suffice. I demand reparation. I want a miracle. Are you a miracle worker, Dr. Reed? No? I'll show you mine then. The family Reed, reunited and complete, living forever in a red sea of eternal love. Time to go, Mother. Say hello to my son for
Mary,
me.
wait. I have made friends with vital knowledge. Vampires. We are not alone, Mary. With time, we can learn to live almost as we lived before.
How long?
What?
How long will this masquerade continue? I've been watching you. All these nights in Whitechapel pretending you're still a doctor. You believe you're just fighting a disease. But it's you, the disease. Jonathan, you!
I'm a scientist. I'll find a solution. Let our mother go, please.
You're always the one to sway me to reason, Jonathan. But before, your motivations were always pure. Now you're tainted.
Let her go! She has no part to play in this.
Very well. Have you heard our good doctor? You can go home, Mother. Go home and rest in peace.
Yes, I'll go home and rest.
It's so easy to make them obey or forget. Puppets for our pleasure. I've seen you have your fun.
You are mad.
So that's what I am, Doctor. Mad. I was beginning to wonder. I've been hearing these voices in my head. One in particular. That of my dead brother. This is the reason I must kill you. Not for your betrayal. Not for our poisonous kiss. Not even for the lies you tell yourself. No. It's so that smooth and wicked voice will stop ringing in my ear.
Mary. No, don't!
Time to die, brother. And this time for good. Assassin! Come to me, Jonathan.
Shit. What was that? Du bist das Monster.
Done. Give me your blood, priest. Final thoughts are just to die for.
Scheiße, ich hätte den Priest essen sollen. So ein Kack.
Rest in peace, monster.
Einzige Monster, das ich hier sehe, ist... Also was definitiv funktionieren würde bei dem Fight ist, wenn ich jetzt einfach mal ein bisschen ausweiche. Ups. Jetzt wird's aber fleißig, ne?
You've killed me, brother! Come to me, Jonathan.
Dreckszeug auf dem Boden.
What have you done?
Ich? Ich bin nicht der Irre. Hier. Müssen wir uns mal wieder unterhalten. Ach, scheiße. Ja. Was ist das?
Kneel like a dog, just as you did to Sean Hampton! Kiss me again.
Das hier nicht so schön gerade. Vor allem, weil ich gerade meinen... Mann. Gerade wenn ich mich hochgeheilt habe, ne? Ja, geheilt und... Das ist zum Kotzen. Ich weiß nicht, wie ich das komme.
Rest in peace, monster.
Ach nein, ich habe keine Lust mehr.
What have you done?
So, Schwesterlein, was hast du getan?
Well, brother, it's time to bring this conversation to an end. Forever.
You know I will not play this game.
Calm now, Doctor. Like a rabid dog. Or think you're performing an autopsy.
Don't be ridiculous.
I'll kill them all. The kind Dr. Swansea. The sweet little lass with hair of red. I am the Harbinger, bringing your punishment.
Mary.
Don't you see? This is not me. Flesh that never ages. All nightmare, no dream. Bring it to a close. Let me sleep.
I will find a cure, Mary. I swear it.
Then, at last, I can forgive you.
Was für ein Story, Ding, ey. Kann man den, ob man den retten kann, den Priester? Ich glaube nicht. Krass. Hätte ich nicht mitgedacht, dass das vielleicht, oder dass das meine Schwester ist. Ich dachte, das wäre jemand anders, aber das ist natürlich mies.
Blood. As I shed one last red tear for my fallen sister, I realize the entire world now revolves around this singular word. The epidemic that has stricken London is not the Spanish flu. It is transmitted through the blood, via violent biting, turning survivors into frenzied immortals. I am Dr. Jonathan Reed. I am a vampire, born anew into an age of death and pestilence. While plotting factions close in around me, I am sworn to find the source of this epidemic. I am convinced greater perils are still to come. I know the answers I seek are hiding in our blood.
Lady Ashburys Einladung. Mein lieber Dr. Reed, ich hoffe, dieser Brief erreicht Sie bald, denn ich muss schnellstmöglichst mit Ihnen sprechen. Die Lage im West End entwickelt sich äußerst schnell und ich bin überzeugt, dass wir alle in großer Gefahr schweben. Die Wache von Priven hat eine große Jagd in London begonnen und seit einigen Nächten suchen und töten ihre Angehörigen aktiv alle Eckern, die sie aufspielen können. Lord Redgrave, der Vorsitzende des Ascalon Clubs, hat mich vor kurzem kontaktiert. Er will sie umgehend treffen. Sie können nachts jederzeit zu meinem Haus kommen, wenn es Ihnen passt. Wir müssen über all diese Dinge sprechen. Diesem Brief liegt ein offizieller Passierschein bei, mit dem Sie jede Straßensperre und jeden Quarantänekontrollpunkt in dieser Stadt passieren können. In Freundschaft, Lady Ashbury. Die große Jagd, Kapitel Nummer 4. So, schauen wir doch mal auf der Karte. Wir können mit Dr. Swansea reden. Ich kann ja nicht. Ich will den mal hin und her schieben, indem ich drücke und dann ziehe, aber man kann hier einfach so hier sich das Ganze angucken. Das West End ist jetzt frei, also sprich der letzte oder vorletzte Bezirk wahrscheinlich, der uns zugänglich ist. Ich denke, wir sollten vorher nochmal mit Dr. Swansea reden. Falsch wäre das nicht. Ich habe in Kapitel 4 immer noch nicht dieses Heilmittel für Kopfschmerzen, was mich so ein bisschen aufregt, weil manche Sachen kann ich in den Distrikten einfach nicht heilen und ich habe ein bisschen Schiss, dass die einfach draufgehen dann. So, da Swansea ist hier. Oder auch doch.
Jonathan, old chap, how are you tonight? I've seen little of you of late.
I was conducting research in my room, away from the nightly routines.
Of course, of course. Worry not, I understand. The situation has been testy around here. I won't deny it, but we still stand.
What news do you bring?
The news is not good, my friend. We try to keep the epidemic at bay, but street violence is escalating quickly.
Tell me more about the violence.
Geoffrey McCallum seems to have sent his war dogs on a hunt. On a nightly basis, Pre-Wen patrols exterminate every skull and vampire they find.
Have they come closer to the hospital?
No. They mainly focus on fallen districts or abandoned buildings. But they're growing in numbers. They must be recruiting heavily.
Aber das tue ich genauso.
How bad is the epidemic?
It is killing the infected patients faster. In less than 2 days now. The only blessing is that they're contagious for a shorter period.
Have you any reliable friends in the West End who might assist me?
Unfortunately, you will be alone. Except for our ravishing red-headed acquaintance, of course.
What about the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole? Where are they?
There are only a few of us, and most others would not speak to you. I am the black sheep of our brotherly flock, you know.
What of my commission here at Pembroke Hospital?
Nothing to fear, Jonathan. Your position here is in no jeopardy. You remain one of us, and you are always most welcome.
I have received an alarming letter from Lady Ashbury. She wants me to meet her at her house. I have been granted safe passage.
Then you are twice fortunate. I have never been invited to the lady's mansion, and with the quarantine and controls, city access is nigh impossible.
Is the quarantine serving any purpose?
It is helping slow the propagation of the epidemic. But as long as we have no clue to its origin, its efficiency is limited.
Why have you never entered the lady's house? You are one of her good friends, are you not?
My dear Jonathan, you have no idea how reclusive the good lady normally is, nor in what great esteem she must hold you to let you into her domain.
Ja, ich bin
Thank you, Edgar.
auch gespannt. So, prinzipiell haben wir nichts mehr, außer dass wir uns zu Lady Ashburys Dings begeben sollen. So. Nebenquests, alle erledigt, alle erledigt. 4 von 4. Uns fehlt eine. Uns fehlt wirklich eine. Es ist einfach nur zum Kotzen. Würde ich mal sagen. Wir haben 7400 XP. Das ist auch eine ganze Menge. Reicht mir aber persönlich noch nicht. Das sind vielleicht so 2, 3 Skills oder so, die ich mir holen kann, wenn ich noch meine Angriffsskills steigern möchte. Ich werde es erstmal jetzt weiterhin so versuchen mit Level 16. Bin gespannt, ob wir das schaffen. Wenn es nicht geht, müssen wir halt ein bisschen leveln. Oder wir müssen irgendwen schlürfen. Eines von beiden. So. Wir können hier lang und über die Brücke, denke ich.
Leech spotted! Watch out! Watch yourself!
Oh, oh. Ich tue ja, also noch geht das alles. Die machen zwar schon jetzt ein bisschen mehr Schaden, zugegeben.
Steady, boys! We've got one of them here!
24, ordentlich.
Get back in the grave!
Ach, scheiße. Keine Ausdauer mehr. Warte mal, ist das nicht hier über die Brücke direkt? Ja, natürlich. The fuck? Er wieder.